Last year, Syracuse rolled to a 49-6 win in Durham. Blue Devils will get the ball first, and there will be no return off the kickoff from Cooney.
Nice pickup of, give me 4 or 5 every time, and I'll take that all day.
On second down, it is Jackson into the secondary, spinning away and up towards midfield here at Ernie Davis Legends Field. The big run from Jackson.
Timing has been an issue. You hear about timing a lot offensively in the passing game. One thing they've really worked on the last couple weeks is the timing.
36% on the season. They're going to get this one near the 25-yard line to Jake Bobo, the junior from Belmont, Massachusetts.
Nice looking drive here for Coach Cutcliffe's offense. He's calling the ball plays now.
Brice throws it down near the goal line and in. Touchdown Duke. Jalen Calhoun has the catch. It goes for 26 yards, and Duke is on the board first.
This is impressive. And Coach Cut on the phone told us this week we could go up there and light it up. I'm not sure. We're starting to feel better. We're starting to practice better.
And these teams also are not long-time ACC rivals, just their 5th all-time meeting. DeVito down the sideline. It's caught. Taj Harris goes the distance for the Orange. DeVito to Harris, and it's in the end zone. 79 yards for Syracuse.
Going to be Leonard Johnson on the coverage. Little play pass and just a beautifully thrown football by DeVito. And Johnson peeks back. When you've got a receiver, especially a guy with the speed of Taj Harris, and he's got to step on you, there's no peeking. It's do or die. Get that head down and run, and hopefully you can save a touchdown. And it's off to the races. No one's catching Harris. And 4 quarterback hurry, so he's good at putting pressure on the quarterback as well.
They'll swing it out to Jackson. Turns upfield, bashes his way past the 35-yard line, and a first down for Duke. Deon Jackson.
Injured in pregame before that Georgia Tech game, and the freshman really stepped up.
Durant near midfield, and that is enough for a first down.
Boy, does that ever help out a quarterback when that defense has got to respect that run.
Chase Brice in traffic and a catch at the 40, close to the first down marker. This is 3rd and 4 for Duke. They'll try to run it up the middle with Durant. He's going to be short by at least a couple of yards. They needed to get to the 29-yard line.
Seemed to have gelled a little bit in that Georgia Tech game. And a back running hard behind you will certainly help.
DeVito's in trouble, and he's taken down. Dragged down by Tangelo.
KG and Rumpf, of course. Jordan, wow, great job by Tangelo, refusing to get cut. Tangelo, an excellent play, very athletic to make that sack.
Loss of 5 on the play. DeVito tries the other sideline. It's a little bit too far for Anthony Quealy, number 14. Tied at 7 in the first quarter. Durant, couple of shifty moves by Durant right up the middle of the field. Mataeo Durant had one person to get by, and he gets tackled near the 20. Durant on the run for Duke.
You know, patience, eyes, vision. Vision not only to see that hole and the patience to wait for it, but then next level vision. And then this is what I like most about Mataeo Durant.
1 for 2 on 3rd down of the game. Brice had the time, overshot the receiver, and it was a near interception. Calhoun was the receiver.
36,
yep, 36 yards away for Charlie Ham. He's only missed once so far this season, and Ham able to knock it through.
Giving up 5-6 yards a carry on first down. It sure opens up the playbook offensively.
DeVito. That pass is incomplete near the 35, and a flag is out.
What they bring. 4.
DeVito. That pass off the mark. Cooney punts to Robertson. Fields it at the 11. Jackson runs away from the Orange D. Up near midfield for Jackson. Jackson, and finally tripped up near the 40 of Syracuse.
Defensively, this young linebacking crew that we've talked so much about, they've been non-existent, and these running backs have made it through that first wave. Off to the races. This time it's Jackson with the big hitter right up the middle.
Gonna be Jackson again, but he fumbled. Syracuse recovers. Number 19, Rob Hanna, falls on it as the ball popped out of the grasp of Deon Jackson.
Rob Hanna is turning into a turnover machine. Excellent job there by Canton Arku. The sophomore, the Canadian. 7 interceptions. They already get that fumble recovery.
Tro Williams had a chance at interception number 8.
Big sudden change here for the defense. They've had to be curveball hitters and get out there and play defense. Sudden change moments all year. Can they get off the field here?
DeVito wants to throw it, just 9 yards rushing, and he has to scamper out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line for Tommy DeVito. 5 receivers set on 3rd down for Brice. Throws this one too high.
He either catches it or nobody catches it, but nobody catches that one when it's too high and hard. We've seen too much of that.
Wilson the punt. Not much on the return. That was Johnson.
Make sure it's down. Let's see if Duke can get another 3 and out.
0 for 3 on 3rd down for the Orange. This pass incomplete near the 40. DeVito had a receiver there.
Struggles early on in the year. There were too many drops. You can't make a habit of that.
Robertson. Got by 1 man. And now tackled near the 20 for Duke. 3rd and 7. 1 for 4 on 3rd down. Here comes Brice out of the pocket. He's got the first down. Past the 35-yard line on what will be the final play. Had a 50-yard run, the longest rush for Duke this season. Pressure coming from the backside of the ball's on the turf. It's picked up, running to the end zone. Canton Arku, and he takes it in for the Orange for the touchdown.
Boy, this team, it's like sharks smelling blood in the water with those turnovers. Ask Tony White if they've been going after the football in practice here this week. The last couple weeks, he said absolutely. One of the best teams at turning it over in the nation. Cam Jonas
on the field is a touchdown after the play.
David Cutcliffe's offense.
3rd and 3. Up the middle near the 35-yard line. And that is going to be enough for a first down.
And they can just key on those runs and shut it all down with an extra man.
That pass is caught and up towards midfield. Jalen Calhoun.
Last night, though, in the big win in Atlanta for Jeff Collins and the Yellow Jackets.
46-27, a home win against Louisville for Georgia Tech. And is that ball on the turf? Syracuse thinks it has it.
As well. 0. Look at McKinley. Split that double team, and it was the handoff or lack thereof to the back.
3 fumble recoveries in the game for the Orange. That's now 13 takeaways for the Orange defense. They'll swing it out to Tucker. Duke side of the 50. Tap dances down that sideline and inside the 25-yard line. Sean Tucker.
Boy, a good job. Nice and patient for DeVito. Swing it out there and almost like a sweep to get everybody out there and outrun the linebackers giving chase. And he's one of those guys, he's going to get hit and he's going to gain a couple more.
Tucker trying to get near that first down marker at the 12, maybe a little bit short. He ran into Shaka Hayward.
You almost think that maybe he's getting a little bit lost here, too much to think about.
Brice to throw, the receiver fell down, and a yellow penalty marker is out. Bobo was the receiver for Duke. He took a tumble. And just over 8 minutes to go in our second quarter. We'll run it with Jackson. Patience, hesitation, past the 40. Jackson will grease the chains and move him for the Blue Devils. Bill Williams had to combine on the stop of Jackson, and he ran it for 14 yards.
Well said, partner. You talk about patience. You got to be patient. You can't get up there too fast. Let those big guys clear it out. You saw them there. Can just do a little bit. It would be scary what this offense could do.
Brice on the money to Bobo. falls forward past the 45-yard line. That's another first down for Duke.
There's Durant back there to replace him now behind Brice.
Durant puts the shoulder down and gets inside the 35. 4 for 7 on third down for Brice. Throws it near the 25-yard line, and the ball is bouncing on the turf. Could not connect with Darryl Harding Jr. Snap was a little bit low. Ham got hit, and flags are out. The kick was no good. 2nd and 10 for the 15. This is Durant up the middle, trying to drag the Orange to the end zone, and Durant just short of the goal line. Mataeo Durant to the 1-yard line.
We saw a different quarterback for Duke. Touchdown, second snap of the game offensively for them.
DeVito just 3 of 10 through the air, has to buy some time, and can only go out of bounds. Forced out by Rocky Shelton.
Excellent job here. You're asked to cover, not just for the initial few seconds, but the blitz is going to come. You got to stay on those guys, and nobody leaving their man. They'll bring 3 on this rush.
0 for 5 on third down. DeVito has no choice but to try to run up to the 25 and go down. He's back to the original line of scrimmage.
After the touchdown to get right back out there and help their offense get the ball back.
And now 0 for 6 on third down of the game for the Orange, and the punt from Cooney. Robertson backtracking inside the 20. Nowhere to go. To about the 18 for Robertson. First time since 2018 Duke had a player do that, and that was Daniel Jones, and he's playing on Sundays now. That's Jackson again.
Wow, it may be a second effort here is going to move these chains. He brought the Tennessee Vols up here as an offensive coordinator in 98.
And they won by a single point in that game. And they've got another first down past the 40. Jared Garner, number 24.
The inabilities of this offense here this year, they just desperately would like to have a little bit of this rhythm, stay with them for a while. Look at Durant go. His team that was really rolling right there as they near a minute left in this first half.
1st and 16 over the middle, caught. That is Garner. Garner looking for the end zone, and he wins the run to the end zone and scores for Duke. Garner goes 52 yards late in the second quarter for the Blue Devils.
Saying, my bad, let me make it up to you. Brice goes right at Garner, who does an excellent job of adjusting, going back behind, and he's popped immediately, but not wrapping up as Jeff Canton-Arku hit a speed bump in the middle of this first half, but has really come on strong lately.
DeVito dumps it off. Tucker goes out of bounds just beyond that 35-yard line.
You know, it would have been an outstanding catch, but still a catchable ball that he put there only for his receiver.
Nate Thompson was defending, and now DeVito gets cut down. Victor Dimukeji
says, you know, anytime it comes at me, I try to deflect it and send it over to number 51 because he's a special teammate and a special player.
One last play for the Orange. It's Tucker. It'll be a big game out to the 45-yard line, but that'll do it in the first half.
They've been run all over defensively. You can't get it going on offense.
DeVito on what looked like a design run has nowhere to go. Wrapped up. Derek Tangelo, number 54, is there.
Well, they dodge a little bit of a bullet, this defense does, because the pretty throw by DeVito to start things off is dropped, and then it's just a whole lot of going nowhere. Of 6 opens up things for that play caller, David Cutcliffe.
Jackson. And the action for the Blue Devils. By the way, that number was his high school number. He changed from 25 last year to 4, high school number at Pace Academy in Atlanta for Jackson.
Really excited about his talent. I hate to lose Canton-Arku, though.
Brice hits his receiver, Jake Bobo. Very capable hands of the junior from Belmont, Massachusetts.
Which a lot of football teams wish they could say that. Let's see if they can convert on this 3rd and long now.
6 of 10 on third down. That ball is knocked away and covered by the Blue Devils. Kingsley Jonathan knocked that one away.
falls on this one, but could have been number 4. And when you look at the interceptions that were dropped, could have been a couple more. How about Kingsley? You think this football team isn't hungry to go get that football and create those turnovers? Man, you can tell that it is a big, tough.
Charlie Ham in there for the field goal attempt. And that one is right down Broadway.
Conrad is a guy that I used to like to watch when it was still available here on the football field.
Collision at the 25-yard line.
It's a secondary that'll come up and hit you. That time it was Jeremiah. Take away that space. Don't give him an opportunity to square up and make a move on it.
DeVito. Pass complete beyond the 30. Spinning away is Harris. And he goes up past the 45, and maybe that's the shot in the arm that the Orange offense needed right there.
Taking advantage of it, moving those chains.
22 yards on the last play. This one to Luke Benson, and Luke Benson goes all the way. Tight end number 87, Luke Benson. Nobody could catch him.
There's
Benson. 39. The penalties decline. The try is good.
Lined up there in the backfield, and he just gets lost. And not only does he get lost, but they run across her and some traffic in between. And it's off to the races for a guy who can really run to 3rd down and 5 now.
6 of 11 on 3rd down. Pankel, the slant and the catch up to the big Orange, yes, and on to the Syracuse side of the 50. 1st down, Duke.
So tough on a defense.
Quick pass, Bobo out of the 5 receiver set. Bobo down the sideline and tackled near the 20-yard line. Jake Bobo, catch and run inside the 20.
Good job by Gray to go out there and stock block. Also, you've got big offensive linemen down the field.
And Jackson, number 4, at the bottom of your screen. Brice intercepted as he threw it over the middle. Picked off by the Orange. Mataeo Jones is number 13.
Season for Mataeo Jones. Pressure's going to come untouched. Cody Roscoe, who's been big in this one as well, and he throws it right to Mataeo Jones. Just what this Syracuse defense needed. One more turnover, and there's the pressure forcing the fast throw by Roscoe.
So that is interception number 8.
So it's 3rd down and 10 quickly here for DeVito.
Eludes the rush. Throws the deep ball. Incomplete. 21. 21 on 21 on the hit. And there he is again, number 21.
Checked that football. Number 1 priority offensively.
Brice, the pass. Complete. Smith. 1st down, Duke. Brice caught near the goal line. And just short of the goal line is Bobo.
It looked to me like the argument could have been made. Knifing through there. Penetration. Watch right in the middle. Wow. Boy, they need a whole lot more of that.
Then he got stopped for a loss, and it's 3rd and goal. Brice, timing pattern. Cannot hook up with Jared Garner.
But right down there, a big goal line stand and hold him at least to a 3-point try.
Ham, 26 yards away, and there's no question about it. And he's now 3 for 3 inside the Carrier Dome. Orange football. Harris on the catch. Trying to get to that 30, and he's spun down. Leonard Johnson had the tackle on Taj Harris. Now see if the offense can step up. And a little play action for DeVito. Pressured and going down. The sack. Rumpf was there.
Wasn't there immediately, but the coverage was absolutely there, and a couple extra beats. Boom, the pressure from the edge, so DeVito steps up to avoid. His dad was a heck of a player at South Carolina. He's now an assistant coach with the Texans in the NFL.
Harris on the catch up the sidelines. And out near the 44-yard line, they'll give him the 45. And a first down for the Orange as Johnson forced him out. First rush of the game for number 22 at Orange, Pierre. This pass complete. 45-yard line, Anthony Quealy. Close to another Orange first down, and it will be enough.
DeVito and company rushed for almost 300 yards against the Blue Devils.
DeVito, short pass, complete. Hackett.
Because Syracuse right now starting to roll a little bit, get some feel good.
DeVito has used 8 different receivers. Has to get away from a crumbling pocket, and it falls on in him. Go down for Syracuse.
You're going to see the helmet right there come off of Drew Jordan, so he's unable to pursue, and then finally they bottle him up, and this has happened.
Senior from Tampa, Florida, comes in for DeVito. Low snap to Culpepper. Quick release to Harris to the 30. That is short of the 25. That was the line to gain. 4 of 6 on the season for Schmidt. 51 career field goals. One of the best in school history. Just inside the pipe for Schmidt. And that field goal is good.
Consistently and get off the field.
Brice keeps it. Leaps over the 40. 13 yards on the play.
A good read there because they're crashing down on Durant. Pulls it, tucks it, and goes.
8 of 13 in the game on third down for Duke. Brice, as those edges bent around him, hits his man at the 45 and inside of the 45 to Noah Gray, and a first down for Duke on that pass play.
Got to take advantage of that big man. He's a big playmaker.
Brice. Complete to Dennis Smith.
The rushing battle, nowhere close right now, but they're still in this football game.
Jackson makes a cut at the line of scrimmage. Look at him down to the 10-yard line. Deon Jackson.
Just look at him. And you know, and in those highlights, I got to make sure I take care of Rakevius Chambers, the senior.
3rd and goal for Chase Brice and Duke. To the end zone and in. It's an easy run for Mataeo Durant, and 6 more on the board for the Blue Devils.
Go for 2 here. Take a look at the left tackle, Casey Holman, sophomore who started all 12 games last year as a freshman.
Second TD of the game for Durant. Brice has it untouched to the end zone, and the 2-point conversion for Duke.
For 6, and don't make it 7, make it 8 after Chase Brice carries it in behind the big Noah Gray block.
We'll see if he can do it again today.
Absolutely, Abby. Well, they need him in a big way here, and they're not going to get it on with this with the pressure. Wow. They're in a hurry. Jordan and Rumpf coming from opposite ends immediately. About as soon as he receives that football, he receives the pop by Rumpf.
There's some drama in Chapel Hill right now, James, as well. 56-45. Heels lead Virginia Tech, and that's very late in the 4th. And another big chunk for Mataeo Durant.
You've got 2 backs that are really feeding off of one another, and it's got to fire you up if you're a Duke fan. Look, they keep on coming here, and they'll move the chains one last time, perhaps.
It's going to be the final seconds right here for David Cutcliffe and the Blue Devils. They win it over Dino Babers and the Orange inside the Carrier Dome. In just the 5th meeting between the programs, and the coaches will acknowledge one another, and Dino Babers in a show of good sportsmanship with the thumbs up for David Cutcliffe.